just some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Mullen. Quickly, guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bears will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Armstrong. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So BYU's offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like you did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a good starting conference.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So,
Breaks into the open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cougars are on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. And that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
The quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they're throwing this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
He wants to throw it again. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56. And he's got 3 on the board. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
The Bears offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got the first down. He's still on his feet. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. And the Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to throw downfield.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Bears will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give this receiver a chance to make a play.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Well, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He lets it fly. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Here comes the Heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Might be changing the route. Going right to work up top. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but still a good game.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on the box play.
And maybe he'll get back but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Quick strike complete. Slippery slide. Touchdown, Baylor! And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Georgia State looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Panthers. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. A busy day in the Sun Belt Conference, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about this defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Running to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again up 10-3. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's gone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. To pass. Got his man on the right. Now they're really starting to flip as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room. It's Everett. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple.
Oh, he's got some space.
someone that loves defense and sound defense, how would you evaluate their job fitting that?
To quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, that was very un-good. Defense is about making the ball go where you want it to go. Like,
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars. Looking for the time with the extra point. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments, and they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Back to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears can really attack on this second and short. On the run, it's Everson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Got out of trouble and throws. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on second down. Here we go. Set. Wants to go up top. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. How about that heads-up play? You're coming out of the backfield, and all of a sudden the ball's in your breadbasket.
Yeah, how about that? Just seeing the ball tipped up, deflected in the air. The running back's like, all right, I'll take it. I'll make the catch. That goes down the stat book as a catch.
Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Bears will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Not a lot of room there. Give them a couple to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get a rhythm somehow. So far, no success. Not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football.
On third down, he drops the throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming out. Hails it in and looking upfield. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs on them.
He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Right, nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
So right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that now. What opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
They'll try it again from the one on second and goal.
Let's go, let's go.
He'll keep it himself. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The deep...
Touchdown! Right in the window for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. Out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Quickly out to the tight end. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
He almost picked up the first down on that one. He'll be just a little bit short. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Wide open downfield. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. BYU with the first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Not able to break the quick one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Third and short from the 22 as the field goal
so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on when you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. And he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And that stiff arm is a weapon for this player. He uses it and picks up a first down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Cooler 18. Cooler 18%. The run from the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on.
Time to take a shot. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Nice pickup on the return. More important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Wants to throw on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Pass rush, coming back from the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
You might think about protecting that QB a little better. Already lost 1. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Looking for room. It's Bacon. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Moving away from pressure. Fires downfield. Working that left side. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Bears send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Knight. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Knight. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield and whipping?
Goes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They'll operate out of split patterns. Gives it on the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to...
That's a long headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the 1st down. The Bears are on the move. Here we go. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
He'll return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Rides to back and leads it. That hole closed quickly. A pickup of 1 to the 15.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Time winding down in the quarters. They come to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Cook. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmaker makes a move. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fire to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
When they take big shots down the field, when they air it out, I got to trust my technique. I got to stay with that wide receiver, wait till he shows his hands. When he shows his hands, I'm bringing my hands up.
There we go. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
And on that third down, that play is set up to be man-to-man coverage. You see the receiver, the ball gets thrown out in front of him, and he's able to get away from the defender, make some people miss, use the speed, setting up first and goal.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's
Illegal
all
block
about.
in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Bears have it in scoring position on first and goal. Wants to throw it. Going for 6. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's good and still on his feet. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Jacksonville State overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from home, these Gamecocks gotta be thrilled. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Catch it in the middle. It's Knight. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Ineligible receiver. Downfield. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Okay, ready?
Looking to throw. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He makes the grab. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Really great job by the running back there on the angle route on 3rd down. He sold it as if he was running to the flat, and at the last second put his foot in the ground and crossed the defender's face, making that an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're
going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just dribbled through his fingers.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Flips it out on the screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
You know good and well the quarterback wanted to push the ball down the field, wanted to throw for the first down. Couldn't do it because the defense had taken it away. He did the right thing. Didn't turn it over. Dumped it off to his running back. His running back got some positive yards. But guess what? Now it's decision time. It's 4th down.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the right. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, gets the defense off guard.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're putting their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. BYU lines up quickly. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You've got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Now 3rd looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game here. From the gun, looking for a man. He wants it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Bringing it back. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Baylor! The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. To the air, it's Sanders. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Boone.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And the Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He leaves it with his back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Cougars line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They can stop the clock a couple more times, and they need to get it back fast, down 2 possessions as the clock keeps winding down. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take a knee, though the D can stop it a couple more times. A lot of ground to cover here on fourth down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination, all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat phase, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.